This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, your favorite part of the week. Now, I don't even know why everyone likes this part of the week, because the questions are so difficult that it's almost impossible to answer them. But people like it anyway, and they want to think about it, and they want to discuss it, and talk about it. I want to remind everyone, as we mentioned before, the new Sefer on Sefer Shemais is available. If anybody would like to get it, it's available in Sfarim stores. You can get it at rabbidg.com. I want to share with you some important questions on Parshas Vayechi. Number 1. Perek Mem Zayin Pasuk Lamed Aleph. Yaakov Avinu bows down. Rashi says, why is Yaakov bowing to Yosef? Yaakov's the father. Rashi says, Tala b'idnei sagidle. When a fox in his time, bowed to him. By the way, that's a proverb. Every animal would take another month of the year that they would be the king. So even though the lion is the king, but 1 month a year, the fox is the king. So when the fox is the king, you bow to him. What does that mean? That really Yaakov is greater than Yosef, but this is Yosef's moment in the sun, so Yaakov bows to him. And later on, a few psukim later, it says that when Yosef came, Yaakov strengthened himself. Oh, why? Mikan shecholkin kavod lamalchus. From here, we learn that you have to give honor to the Melech. I don't understand. Why is Rashi contradicting himself? Is the reason why Yaakov is honoring Yosef because Tale be'idna sagidla? A fox, really, he's not a Melech. Tale be'idna sagidla is saying, really, the fox is not a king. But right now, he's being appointed, so we honor him for the moment. And Mikan Shecholkin Kavala Malchus is saying, he is the king and he deserves respect. So Rashi contradicts himself. Tala be'idna sagidle implies he's not really a king. And Mikan Shecholkin Kavala Malchus implies he is the king. Next. This one's going to be impossible. You know, you put your kids to sleep and you sing to them, HaMalach HaGoyel Ohisim, the angel that redeemed me from all evil. Question number 1. What angel ever redeemed Yaakov Avinu from any evil? What angel? What malach is this? Rashi says, the malach that you were accustomed to send to me in my tzara. Like the angel that said in the dream, Yaakov, Yaakov. I don't understand. That pasuk that Rashi refers to, that the malach came to Yaakov, that's when the malach was by Lavan. That's when Yaakov was by Lavan. And the malach just said to him, Yaakov, Yaakov. And he didn't save him at all. So what exactly is this malach that Yaakov Avinu is referencing always came to save him? And the example given is when the malach said, Yaakov, Yaakov. How is Yaakov, Yaakov any kind of salvation? Maybe at that time the malach said, lift up your eyes and see. Rashi says the malachim came and started taking animals out of Lavan's pen and bringing it to Yaakov's pen. Maybe that was the salvation. I mean, it doesn't sound like so much of a salvation. Okay. So I have my youngest daughter. She is something else. Very, very respectful. If I told her that I was going to do something and I didn't do it, she'll say, Daddy, is it possible that you once said, you know, she knows exactly how to say it. She does mamish with very beautiful derech eretz. We know there's a halacha. If you see your father making a mistake, you're not allowed to say, hey, you're not allowed to do that. You have to say, Father, is it possible you once taught me? Right? You don't say you're making a mistake. You say, you once taught me maybe. Why is it that Yosef says to Yaakov Avinu, no, you're doing the wrong thing. What happened to derech eretz? Why didn't Yosef say, Ana, Avi, Ulai, Ta'isa? I mean, he should say please. At least let him talk like Esav. Where's the please? Where's maybe you made a mistake? No, you're wrong. That's very harsh. Why is Yosef talking that way to Yaakov? Loi chein avi, are you allowed to say that to your father? You see your father doing something, you're allowed to say, no, you're not allowed to do that? Next question. Yaakov Avinu tells Yosef, Hine nosati lecha shechem achar al achecha, asher lakachti miyad ho amoiri, b'charbi uvekashti. Rashi said, miyad ho amoiri? Yaakov took Shechem from the Amoiri? So Rashi says, from Esav, who acted like an Amoiri. So question number one is, why do we need to describe Esav as acting like an Amoiri? We know what a Rasha is. Esav acted like Esav. Why are we referring to Esav as acting like Amoiri? But furthermore, Yaakov took Shechem from Esav. Esav never lived in Shechem. He never went to Shechem. Yaakov Avinu didn't get it from Esav. What's the pasuk mean? I mean, how are you going to be able to sleep tonight? Does anybody have any idea? Esav didn't live in Shechem. Yaakov didn't fight Esav to get Shechem. They fought the Yoshvei Haaretz. What does Esav got to do with Shechem? What's that talking about? Esav didn't live in Shechem. He never went there. He didn't even go on vacation there. He didn't even visit there. He didn't even look at it on Google Maps. What does Esav got to do with Shechem? Next question. Vayistemuhu ba'alei chitzim. Vayistemuhu ba'alei chitzim. The brothers hated him. What are the brothers called? They're called Balei Chitzim, masters of arrows. Rashi says their tongue was like an arrow. No, it wasn't. The brothers never said anything bad about Yosef. In fact, the brothers never spoke Lashon Hara about Yosef. Yosef spoke Lashon Hara about the brothers. The brothers threw him in a pit. So why are they called Balei Chitzim? That's the last thing you would call the brothers. That's what you're going to call the Shvatim? Balei Chitzim? No, Vayava Yosef Yosef Lavim. The only thing they said, maybe they said, Hine Bal HaChalom Yosel Zabah. What's the meaning of that? Last question. The end of Sefer Bereshis. Vayashba Yosef es b'nei Yisrael leimar. Yosef made the Jewish people swear, saying, Pakoid yifkoid elokim eschem. God will remember you. V'halisem es atzmoisem mizeh. The literal meaning of the pasuk is, Yosef made the Bnei Yisrael swear. God will remember you. How do you make someone swear that God should remember them? Yosef wanted them to swear that they should carry out his bones. That would happen when God remembers them. So Yosef should say, Pakod yifkod elikim eschem. He should say, when God remembers you, then carry out my bones. But the literal meaning of the pasuk is, Yosef made the Bnei Yisrael swear, God will remember you. Yosef should make God swear to remember us. He can't make us swear that Hashem should remember. I know we read the pasuk, when God remembers you, take out my bones. But that's not what the pasuk says. It says, God will remember you. Maybe what Yosef is saying, I am making you swear that you act in a way that God should remember you and get you out of here. That was part of the Shvuah. Okay, those are some good. That should keep you busy for a bit. Maybe. Okay, today we're going to do something special because today is the yahrzeit of the Ben La'ashri. So I want to share with you a few new Divrei Torah from the Ben La'ashri.
You've You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.